Hello everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic, and today we are back with a 10-minute message, our last message of September. I have been very led to do what is your reputation currently? How are people viewing you? This is more about like your peers, the public. How are they seeing you? And let's just see what Spirit wants to say, to what maybe you need to know. Maybe you are seeing things differently because you are seeing things subjectively. And let's get some reassurance from Spirit. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear through me. Please allow me to speak clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and know clearly any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear in this moment. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, what is your current reputation? What are people thinking and feeling about you? The Ten of Swords. Have you been through something like serious recently? Because I think people are feeling that or seeing that. The Chariot reversed. The Nine of Cups. The Ten of Wands. It seems like you've been carrying like a very heavy burden. The World reversed. And I think you have a lot more people who want to help you, but you might be kind of closed off to help right now. I think you are more comfortable with taking your steps very slowly. You're not trying to move too fast, but that also might be because you are denying the help that you could be getting, that this weight that you're carrying is much harder to bear. Do you have a history of being guarded when you need help? Like you don't know how to ask for help? Because it seems like this isn't a cycle that you have. This is not something new. And I think the people around you, they want to help you, but they don't know how because you won't let them in. They want to help you move forward. I think they know you've been hurt. They know that you have been through a lot, and I think they want to be of assistance to you. And I don't think that you either will feel like they're helpful enough, or maybe you don't know how to ask for help. It seems like it might be like a two-way street. It's like you get too overwhelmed to the point that you don't know how to ask for help, and the people around you, they don't know how to offer help to you because you're already too far into the stress. Four of Wands. Knight of Swords. With the Hanged Man on the bottom. People, if you're in a connection or a long-term relationship, people might really like you with your partner. They might really enjoy how your partner has helped you and has kind of helped you come out of your shell. They also, people are also really happy to see you like achieving and going after the things that you want. I think they also really like your ideas, and you might not speak about them as much, or maybe you are a very blunt person and people really like hearing how truthful you are, or not necessarily how truthful you are, but like that you're not here to sugarcoat things. Like they know that when they come and talk to you, that you're going to be as honest as possible, and it's not because you like being mean, or you like being like, or you like being the way that you are. It's just you're honest. You can't put up that front anymore. And I think that might be something that people actually like. I think people are worried that you are like, I'm hearing frozen in time. How like maybe something that you've been dealing with has kind of put certain things in your life on hold. And I don't think that they think that's a bad thing. This might be a necessary time for you. Um, but I do think that people are, from the outside, they're like, are they okay during this period? Are they still struggling? Is this an okay time for them? Um, because maybe certain days you look really happy and certain days you look not so happy. And you know what? We're human. We're entitled to have a full spectrum of feelings and emotions. And people only see a certain percentage of that. So don't take that too much to heart, because I think people are more aware of the space that you're in than you might think. You might be trying to be extra private at this moment in time, but people still are picking up on your energy. I think people know that you are not showing up the same way as you used to, and that's not a good thing. Like it doesn't mean it's a bad thing or a good thing, rather. It just means that I think people are feeling the change in you because you're more in a place of pause. Anything else about my collective's reputation, Spirit? King of Pentacles on the bottom. I think people really do adore you. They think you're very funny. They think that you're very comforting. Um, it's almost like you're the type of person that people need to go to when they feel better. And they might not feel like that you're as available to do that anymore. Knight of Cups. Aw, people do still feel like when you do things for them that it is so genuine, and that you are somebody who is not, you don't do things just for the sake of them. You don't do things uh just for attention, or just to get like a thank you, or something like that. Like you do things because you care for people. And there just might be a lot that's going on in your life right now that's kind of taking over um your emotional state, your mental state. It might be subconscious fears that are coming up. You might be not sleeping as much. You might just, you might be in a whole nother world that people don't understand. But you are finding your own balance. And I think that is something that people are also recognizing too. That this state is not something that you're necessarily comfortable with, but you're working your way to make sure that you are finding that balance that feels right and that feels true to you. And that's what's important. I think this shows like a lot of grace. I can't help but think that like you might think that people are being a lot more harsh, but I think people are a lot more understanding about what you're going through and what you need, but I don't think they know how to show up in a way that you need, because you might not be asking and they might not be confronting. Wow. So I'm going to leave your message here. This was way different than I expected it to be, but I hope this was the message that you need to hear. It might give you some reassurance that, hey, like no matter the season I'm in, I'm still loved and accepted, and people want to help me, people want to love me, people want to see me, and they do. They really, really do. And it doesn't mean that they're not seeing you for as you are because you're going through a transition right now. And especially if you're going through a hard time, speak up, ask for help. I think they really, really want to be there for you. And maybe it's time for you to let them. Okay? But I'm going to leave the message here, I promise. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. If this message resonated, like the video, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below if there's anything that was specific for you, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.